everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pammy and on here I'm reviewing all things clean beauty. So if you're interested in clean, non-toxic, organic, cruelty-free, green makeup, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Just hit the button. You can also ring the bell to stay notified on here. And if you enjoyed this video at any point, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That would be so appreciated. So today is going to be such an exciting review. I am going to be doing a full face by Zao Organic. Zao Organic is a French brand, and to be honest, you guys, they are really hitting all the marks. They are hitting all the marks when it comes to sustainability, to ingredients being clean and organic, natural, all of that, you know. Zao has a lot of certifications. They are certified by EcoCert as well. And you guys, they have refills for everything. Like, I don't think I ever came across a brand that offers so many refill possibilities, and I think that is something really great. They're definitely caring about the environment. The price point of this brand is a little bit more luxurious and it's a little bit hefty sometimes. But if you buy a refill, it's gonna lower the cost dramatically. Also, I bought all of this on discount, so I did not pay the full price. The packaging is super pretty. All the products are gonna come in a little cotton pouch. And I actually read that they wanna change the cotton over to bamboo. So that's really interesting as well. Guys, the packaging is all bamboo. It is really pretty, very sturdy as well. And the best thing, it is refillable. So without no further ado, let's just go barefaced and let's start the review. So you guys, I am barefaced right now and ready to apply the makeup. I did pick up a primer from them, so let's start with it. This is their matte Sublime'n'Soft primer and this retails for $56.80. So you guys, just please be aware the price might not be correct in my review. It really depends on where you are in the world. If you're in Europe, the stuff is gonna cost a little bit less. These are the prices that are on their official website in the US. So, I mean, it could really vary if you are in a different country or if you get the stuff off a retailer as well. So I'm just throwing it out there. The prices might be incorrect in this review. You can also buy a refill for this primer. So if you buy a refill, it's gonna be so much less than if you buy the original packaging. It is super pretty though. This is how the primer looks. They also have a hydrating primer, so depending on your skin type, you can choose between one of them. I always prefer a mattifying primer. I'm gonna dot this on my face and then spread it out with a brush. This primer is meant to control oil, to give you a matte finish, and also to fill in pores. And to be honest, I kind of think this is working. It has sunken into the skin really quickly, and it feels super nice on the skin, you know? And it doesn't really pull the skin too much, just a little bit. So, yeah. Is it tacky? It's not tacky at all. So all the products by Zao do contain a fragrance. I actually reached out to them and I asked them what the fragrance was. And the fragrance is 100% natural and it actually originates from vanilla. So the stuff smells like, it smells really interesting. It kind of smells a little bit like Play-Doh, you know, that vanilla scent. My skin feels super soft and I do think this has blurred out quite a lot. So, okay, so let's move on to the foundation. So this is their Silk Liquid Foundation and this retails for $61.10. Again, I am not sure about this price. If you look on a European store, it's sort of like 45 euros. So I don't know if this price is correct, but just be aware it's a little bit of a pricier foundation. The shade range is not the greatest, you know. On the US website, they have 6 shades. I have this in the shade 701, that's called Ivory, and I do think this has a neutral sort of yellowish undertone. I've never tried this foundation, so we're gonna see what this is going to do. Looks very sort of neutral on the palette right here. So I'm gonna put back my hair and then we're gonna try it with a brush and maybe also with a sponge. Just quickly before we're starting, this does not contain coconut oil, which is so cool. This is a water-based foundation. It has bamboo extract, it has jojoba oil, it has sweet almond oil, but it also has shea butter. So maybe you don't like shea butter. I don't mind shea butter at all. Otherwise, this has really good ingredients. It does contain also the vanilla fragrance again. Let's hope this is a shade match. We shall see. So you guys, with the brush, it was streaking way too much, so I thought I'm just going to use the sponge instead. The coverage level on this is pretty medium. Looks really nice though on this skin, I have to say, I kind of like it. For medium coverage, apply using a natural rubber sponge or directly with fingers. Yeah, this wasn't great with a brush, to be honest. Medium coverage, definitely. This is definitely medium coverage. This is not full coverage at all. So, I mean, it looks nice, but I kind of want to build this up a little bit. So I'm just going to go in with a second layer and see how much coverage I can achieve with this. So with the second layer, I definitely did achieve a little bit more coverage. I do think this looks pretty nice, to be honest, you guys. I like this foundation. It's really nice, especially with a sponge. Don't apply it with a brush, don't. Looks nice. I thought this was more of a dewier finish. It's not. This is really like, it's not that luminous. It's a little bit shiny, but really not too much. This is one of their lightest shades, you guys, and I feel like it's really dark for it being such a light shade. Just be aware, if you have very fair skin, this ivory shade might not be your cup of tea. I do think this has somewhat a neutral, more yellowish undertone, more of a warm undertone. It looks really good though. I kind of like this foundation. How does this? Ooh, this has dried down completely, and it dries down quite quick. But it looks pretty nice, to be honest, pretty flawless. So you guys, let's move on with their concealer, shall we? So this is their concealer and it retails for $31.40. I have this in the shade 492, which is a clear beige shade. I'm gonna apply this a little bit under my eyes and maybe a little bit on my chin. Hopefully this is a good shade. Has really good amount of coverage. I'm always sort of afraid with these types of concealers that they're gonna crease under my eyes, and right now it looks really good. It's kind of a weird consistency, you know. It is sort of creamy but not too creamy, so it's kind of, I think it's nice. I think this concealer is good. I do think the formulation is really nice. It's a little bit luminous as well. Okay, you guys, so primer's on, foundation is on, concealer is on, so let's move on to the next step, the powder. This is a mineral silk powder and this retails for $44.30. Again, with everything, you can buy refills and it's gonna be so much cheaper. I bought all my stuff discounted, so I did not pay the full price. So this is the packaging, really pretty. When you open it up, what I really love about this has a locking system. So amazing, so you can travel with this, you won't spill any of the product. I have this in the translucent shade, but they also have pigmentation powders. So if you want some color, add some color to the powder, that's possible as well. So this has mica, this has cornstarch, silica, bamboo extract, squalane, and also, again, their natural fragrance, so this vanilla fragrance. I don't think I need much because my face is pretty matte. I think that might also be due to the primer, but let's just get it a little bit on the brush. That has just eliminated all of the shine. I like this powder. This powder is really not bad. Kind of like how my complexion looks today. I think this is great makeup so far. So let's move on to bronzing and contouring and highlighting. So this is their bronzer mineral cooked powder. This retails for $40. I have this in the shade 343 and that's a golden bronze. This is definitely a shimmer bronze. They have this in 4 shades in total. I don't know why I picked out this one. Don't ask me, I can't remember. So yeah, let's bronze up the face. I'm gonna apply this onto my cheeks and see if I can actually contour with this. I don't think I can, but we shall see. It is very warm toned. Feel like, you know, it has a little bit of an orange undertone almost. It's also very pigmented, so you don't need a lot of product. I don't think I can contour with this though. This is definitely the wrong shade to do some contouring with. Bronze copper or the golden copper one would have been better to do some contouring with. I mean, I don't know why I got this shade though. I have no idea because usually I would not really like an orange tone bronzer. I'm always more of like, you know, just a neutral bronzer. I prefer that kind of stuff, but I look a little bit orange probably. Just don't use too much product because this is very pigmented. It is so not patchy and I like that. I don't like it if a bronzer goes patchy on me. So I don't have a blush. And I just realized I don't have a highlighter. They do have blushes and they do have highlighters. I don't know, why did I not pick one up? I don't know. I'm so sorry, you guys. So I'm just gonna grab another highlighter to, you know, make it shine a little bit more. I just decided to grab the Aether Beauty Pure Diamond Dust highlighter just because this is also very sustainable. It is vegan and, you know, I love this highlighter. So I'm just gonna quickly apply that. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera and then I'll be back with some eye products. So you guys, off camera I just did my eyebrows. I use the Eco Brow like all the time. I always use this one. So let's move on. I actually, before we're gonna do the eyeshadows, I do have a liquid eye primer by them. The only thing is I could not find this on the US website, so we're gonna do this in pounds. So this is their liquid eye primer and this retails for £19. I was so curious about this liquid eye primer. I don't know, I could not find it on the US website. I have no idea if they sell this in the US, but they do sell this in Europe, I'm pretty sure. So let's apply this. This has a doe foot applicator. It's sort of white yellowish. So we're gonna apply this all over my eyes where I want to put my eyeshadow afterwards. And yeah, let's go. You guys, I don't know how I feel about this eye primer. I feel like it is crusty and not very hydrating, if I may say. I don't know if this is going to do anything good for my eyeshadow to go on better. I don't think so. I think this would be a pass, to be honest. Okay, you guys, but let's just move on to the eyeshadows. So I picked out an eyeshadow palette from them, and this is their #1 eyeshadow palette, and this retails for £52. Again, I could not find this on the US retailer's website. I don't know, but this is the palette. They also have another palette, the #2 one. I picked out this one. I don't know, the color story was more kind of my thing. So we're gonna test these eyeshadows. I'm not really sure what I want to do with them. There are 4 matte shades, and that's a matte shade, this is a matte shade, the green one and the black one. So not really a lot of choice in terms of matte shades, but I'm gonna use this one, the white one. We're gonna start with that and lay a base with that. I'm just gonna put this pretty much all over and see what it's gonna do. Wow, these are so pigmented. I kind of like this white shade. It's really pretty. It's almost like a cream white. So let's go in with that matte pink shade. I'm just going to put this a little bit in my crease. Really pretty, I've got to say. I kind of like this. This looks super natural, very blendable, these shades so far. So now I want to go in with a little bit more of a glitter shade on my lids, and I want to go in with this sort of like purplish burgundy shade and try this one out. So next I want to use this shade right here. Wow, you guys, I'm so impressed. This is such a beautiful shade. This looks actually really pretty. So before I want to do anything below my eyes, I would not even know what shade I would have to drag down. But I'm just gonna use their eyeliner. So this is their eye pencil, and this retails for $17.30. You guys, I have this in the shade 601, that's just their black one. So we're gonna add this into my waterline. My waterline is really watery, so this is going to be put on the test, but it went on super smooth. So I actually really enjoy this eyeliner. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's move on with their mascara. So this is their Volume Mascara, and this retails for $33.20. You guys know I have really high expectations when it comes to mascaras. So I'm really interested to see what this one's gonna do. Ooh, this is a very narrow wand. Interesting. We're gonna try it out right now. You guys, I do have some thoughts about this mascara. I don't really like to applicate it too much because I do think the bristles, they are just not densely enough, you know, they're just the gaps here are just a little bit too big for my liking. The formulation feels almost like gel, really strange. I don't think this is a builder. It doesn't get clumpy immediately, but if I would go on and on and on and on, it might clump my lashes together. I mean, I have to say, this lifted my lashes. It also gave them this feathery look that I like. So in general, I am not too mad at the finished look of this mascara. It was just not the easiest to apply. Let's be real, it was not very effortless to do this. I wish it was a little bit different. I wish those bristles were more dense. Is it my favorite mascara? Probably not. But is it a bad mascara? Not at all. Not at all. So, I mean, the look is pretty. So yeah, let's move on to my lips. So when it comes to the lips, they do have a couple of options. They have a moisturizing satin lipstick. They do have an intense matte lipstick, and they have a lip gloss. I picked up the matte lipstick. So this is their matte lipstick, and this retails for $31.40. So I have this one in the shade 466, and that shade is called Chocolate. It is a brown shade like that. I did not pick up a lip gloss or anything else. I don't have a lip liner for this, so we're just gonna apply it like that and see. Guys, I like this lipstick. This lipstick is actually great. It is still very moisturizing to my lips, and it has this beautiful matte sort of satin finish. I think if you want something that's even more matte, they have this intense matte lipstick. Yes, that's it, you guys. That's everything I have from Zao Organic. I'm obviously gonna do a wear test with this makeup. So let's see how this is gonna look at the end of my day, and he'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. It's the end of my day. It is a quarter past midnight actually. And this foundation was on since around 10 a.m. So a long time. And I do have some thoughts about this. I mean, this still looks pretty good. I mean, it broke up around here. Around here it got oily, and around here it got oily. So I do assume this foundation looks really good until like 8 hours wear time, and then afterwards it kind of breaks up on you if you have a little bit oilier skin. But in general, I still think the coverage is still there. It did not go completely crazy, so it still looks good. I mean, considering how long this has been on, this would really need like a little bit of a touch up. Let's try it. Yeah, so if you touch this up a little bit, I do assume, yeah, a couple of dabs, and this is all back to normal. I was so skeptical about this concealer because it is a concealer stick, you know, and usually these sticks are not great. The coverage of this is really great, and this has not creased under my under eye, so I'm happy. I can really not complain. I think Zao did a fantastic job in creating this makeup. So yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and do my plant rating. So you guys, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this review by Zao Organic. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, please also subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. And if you want to stay updated about my upcoming videos, please don't forget to ring the bell as well. And I shall be seeing you on here very soon with the next review. So take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.